So, ladies and gentlemen, continuing with the ascendant series, we will now try to decode Cancer ascendants, which is one of the very interesting ascendants as per my own assessment. So, Cancer is the fourth sign in the zodiac system. Lord is the Moon, Chandradev. Uh, Cancer is where Moon finds its place as its Lord itself, a very sensitive Rashi as such, and a lot of important significations as to where this Cancer lies in your chart. If you are Cancer ascendant, so make sure that you tend to have a very good thought process as to your life. You tend to be a happy-go-lucky person. Moon is a very soft and a very happy planet as such. It is considered one of the Shubh planets in the pantheon of Navagrahas in Vedic astrology. And wherever Cancer is present in your chart, even if you are of a different ascendant, just check it out. That part you tend to be having, or you tend to seek many comforts in life. So if you are a Cancer ascendant yourself, so you tend to be comfort seeking yourself. You can be hardworking, no doubt about that, but you also tend to seek a lot of comforts when you are back home, or after work, or after taking care of your business. If Cancer is in your second house, you seek a lot of comforts in your bank balance, your immediate family like parents, siblings, etc., or you seek from them. Whether or not you will get comforts from them is a different matter altogether. It depends on how the birth moon is positioned in your chart, as well as some aspects also need to be seen. In your third house, if you are having a Cancer sign, you will seek some comfort from your younger siblings. Now you'll say, what is so great about younger siblings? Many of us must have seen relatives, or it may happen with yourself. You are very attached to your younger siblings. It can be, quite some things that your spouse can say, why you're so attached to your younger sister or younger brother. So to that I will say that, let him be happy, and let him seek happiness from that. Maybe he will live longer if fulfillment comes his way. So that's one part. If for Aries ascendant, Cancer falls in the fourth house itself. Again, so fourth house stands for your mother, houses, properties, vehicles. It also stands for good food as well, good wealth as well. So you will tend to seek lot of comforts in that area of your life. You will also get a lot of love from your mother, or you will seek a lot of love from your mother. From fourth house, we move on to the fifth house. Fifth house is that of the sun itself, a friend's house, and moon or even Cancer ascend Cancer in this sign will mean that you will seek some happiness from your children whenever you do have children. And if you are having Cancer in the fourth sign, so just make sure that it will be for the Pisces ascendant. So let me know that if you get a lot of joy from your kid, or you expect some things from your kids. From the moving on to the sixth house, it means that you seek a lot of recognition at your workplace, or you tend to be a lot of argumentative. Sixth house is that of disputes, loans, any sort of adversaries, rivalries, etc. There are some people, you will say that they enjoy quarreling or arguing or bargaining with people as such. So make sure that you ask what the ascendant of this person is. Maybe it is that maybe it's a Capricorn ascendant, where fourth sign comes out into the sixth house. So that will be an interesting thing to assess. In the seventh house, if Cancer falls, you tend to be attached, or seek some things from your spouse or the other gender. So you can take note of that. In the eighth house, if Cancer is falling, which is for the Sagittarius ascendant, you'll be interested in occult, lot of things below the ground, because eighth house is everything which is not being seen above the ground. It is below the ground. Occult is there, or if there is some particular good placement of Saturn or Mars, it can even be related to minerals industries or something like that. So that being aside, in the ninth house, you'll be very attached to your father. Uh, Ninth house is that of father. You can also be very learned, because ninth house is that of deep dharmic knowledge, and that is also considered a very good placement for the Cancer sign. And 10th house again is your workplace where you work. You can seek a lot of recognition or lot of happiness from there. 11th house is stands for your elder sibling if you have one, or if that is not the case, your influential network. If you have got people who are at good positions, your friends, they can help you. And there are some of us who are very, who wonder why some people are so social and they go around with friends and people all the time. They do parties and socialize in that way. So check out if they're if they are a Virgo ascendant, then uh, Cancer will fall in the 11th house of their friends. In the 12th house, that is for the Leo ascendants, they will seek a lot of pleasure or satisfaction in their investments or even spending also, because some ascendants tend to have this tendency to spend more. So spending money comes very natural to you, and you tend to buy a lot of things for your own personal comfort. And probably that person is that of a Leo ascendant. So this was a short take on where Cancer falls. You can also take a look as to where the moon also is in your chart, because moon itself is the lord of this house. So even if you see the moon in your chart from house number 1 to house number 12, you can get a very similar feeling. So that's how it is. And wherever Cancer sign falls in your chart, even if you are ascendant, you will have some sort of a weakness, a flickering nature, or some sort of emotionally attachment to that particular signification of the house. So uh, if you get hurt in that particular area of that house where Cancer falls, or even the moon falls, you need to guard against that, because it can hurt your well-being, because moon also stands for your mental well-being. If moon is very good in your chart, you will be generally in a very good mood. As such, you will not fall prey to nazar dosha, or as this chronic irritation. If moon is very in a very difficult position due to some aspect or conjunction with some difficult planets, or like some enemies or that, so it can be that moon is being challenged in its own house by the other planets, and they will lend a flavor to it. So if sun is in Cancer, you will tend to seek lot of authority, prestige in your life. If moon is itself in Cancer, then definitely you are a comfort loving person. You will seek a lot of good food also. Moon stands for food also, because we see it from that. If Mars is in Cancer, where it is debilitated, so it's again a very challenging placement, because depending upon the ascendant, it's Mangal dosha as well. Some issues are seen with regards to emotions, either too much emotion or too less emotion, because Mars is a fiery planet and Cancer is a watery sign, so it doesn't gel that well. Mercury in this house tends to create a lot of difficulty in communication, because it's an enemy's house, but it can generate a lot of wealth also, depending upon the if there is any particular wealth yoga in your chart. Jupiter in this house is exalted, so it gives a lot of blessings, full blessings as such. In this house, lot of knowledge, gives a lot of good blessings in your life. Gold also properties integrated, so that's fair enough. Uh, Venus in this house also grants a lot of blessings, because Venus itself stands for wealth, luxuries, and all beautiful things. So that's also a favorable placement. Saturn normally in Cancer, or Saturn with the moon, is considered a Vish yoga, or because Saturn is a very dark and very heavy planet, it tends to influence moon in a very negative way. It disturbs it. So you can be seen as a very cold person, or an emotionless or a poker face person. You can just check it out wherever Saturn in Cancer, if you are able to find, or Saturn with moon, that particular person will have quite less emotions on his or her face, or that relative of that person can be related to that trait which I just mentioned. Okay. And Rahu and moon again is not a very good placement, because Rahu grants a grahan to moon, and it totally disrupts thinking of moon. Person is very dreamy eyed, lot of thoughts but no action. can lead to some mental illnesses if they are conjunct or Rahu is at some particular degrees. Can be lead can be a very good placement for occult also, because that requires you know an intuition which is not normally granted other than the negative planets like Rahu and Ketu. Ketu and Moon, again, it means that Ketu in Cancer, it also means that you can be separated from your mother for whatever reason, work related or otherwise. Uh, Also, it leads to a lot of spiritual awakening as well, if some other planets are also helping the Moon or the ascendant in any way. So this was a short discussion on Cancer. I hope to make longer videos, because I got a lot of feedback that this series is helping them decode the various ascendants in their charts. And I will add more content in this in the coming few days, and hope you enjoy this content. And if you like it, please subscribe it and share my videos across any sort of WhatsApp groups like society groups or any friendship groups you have. It will really help me grow my reach organically, because you guys are my marketing budget. I really don't advertise in any other way right now. And if you require a consultation, please reach out to me on my WhatsApp number, and I will see you soon in my next video. Thank you.